good. Always good to see Luke back. Obviously, he's when you lose a guy like Cody, and then obviously Luke's been out for a while. Two of our guys that enforce the physicality on the offense. So good to see Luke back out there. Hopefully, he keeps progressing and he's able to go. But if not, still have trust in Charlie to go out there and do his job like he has been doing.
And how this would be a test for you again. How do you think this team is, potentially better apt to respond to that?
I think we've already shown that, just with all the guys that have come in there and stepped up in a big way. Some of the young guys or vets that have stepped up for us. Guys have shown that it's a resilient group and that they're able to handle whatever we throw at them and whatever we have installed. So, just got to keep going. At this point, it's real football starts, and we have obviously a really, really good opponent coming in here.
Trying to spy you a little bit, are those lanes not as available to you, or simply being a little nicked up? Discretion, better part of valor.
A little bit of both, but mostly, Detroit did a great job with their pass rush lanes and then also the spy, just the scheme overall. So, New Orleans didn't do that as much, but just have to get the ball out on time. Some of the lanes were there, but then also was able to get the throws out in scramble drill instead of taking off and running. So a little bit of both, but mostly schematically.
That Saints game, you saw the defense score and take the ball away and help you guys on offense. What is it like seeing Todd Bowles' defense come alive with those sacks and takeaways and play really dominant football?
Obviously, it makes our life a lot easier on offense, but just after seeing him in practice during training camp, off-season, all that, and all the pressures that he can dial up. But then it's also, obviously there is some guys that are nicked up on the defense, but the young guys that have stepped up in a big way, obviously Tyke moving to safety, being versatile, Jacob Parrish moving around playing nickel, and just the versatility of those guys and the health of those guys has been a big reason why, but I think Todd hit on it. But they're starting to play together and realize, how to disguise certain things, and it's really fun to watch. I don't love playing against it, but it's fun to watch.
When you've got guys like Nelly and Antoine that are really setting the tone for you.
Yeah, I mean, anytime, that's I've hit on it a thousand times talking about the culture here, the competition level within the building, trying to elevate the standard, and just elevate our game overall. So when you have any of our players that are stepping up in a big way, you want to be the next one to go out there and make the play. But it just comes down to doing your job at a high level, and those guys are in the right spot at the right time.
How has Vrabel put a stamp on this defense grouping?
Obviously in his playing days, real physical, smart football player, but he's translated that. And those guys are playing really, really hard. They communicate well. They disguise well. It's on tape. It looks like it's a Vrabel coach football team. They play hard, and it's a good, sound defense.
What's the strength of that defense from on tape?
Starts up front, to be honest with you. I mean, between Barmore and Milton Williams, two really good interior D-line players. And then from there, their DBs are making a lot of plays. Obviously, they had some changes. A couple guys traded off, but DBs are playing aggressive because that front is getting some pass rush.
Raiders, what do you like about his game? He seems like a tackling machine.
Yeah, tackling machine. Seems to always be around the ball, and that's, obviously, whether that's his study habits or just knowing the game and schemes. He does a really good job of that, recognition of certain plays, and just obviously flying until the echo of the whistle.
How do you feel like he's been handling sort of the adversity that this offense has gone through the past couple of weeks and now coming out of the bye week?
Didn't talk to him during the bye, blocked his phone number, didn't want to hear anything from him. No, but he's handling well. You talk about that, guys, dropping like flies, and just good play callers. I always said it, adjust to what they have on the field. They call it to their players' strengths, and Josh has done a really good job of that and adjusted and continue to do that as we go along the season.
Hey, we got all we need here. This is sort of like, this is our guys, and the hope is to get people back, but you don't feel like there's no choice now, right? You got to go forward with what you got.
Yeah, I mean, that's, obviously through the history of how Jason's done things, that's how it is. So you don't expect anything. And we've said we felt really good about the team that we have from the beginning. You always run the risk of bringing in somebody that it might throw off the culture a little bit. There's always that risk, unless you bring Randy Moss or Calvin Johnson out of retirement. I don't think we had any other options. But, yeah, we trust what we have, just getting healthy and trying to get guys back on the field and still communicating and trusting who we have. You.
Oh, would you really?
What was that, Jeff, on the Manning cast?
That was fun. Yeah, those guys make it easy. Peyton definitely takes it more serious than Eli does.
Was he really upset that you brought out the Oklahoma gear?
Yeah, he probably took it a little personal.
Maybe he's going to block you.
That's okay. That's okay.
Yeah.
It's all right. Yeah, allegedly.
Oh, man.
I believe it. Anytime you grow up in Iowa, I'm sure there's not a whole lot to do in the wintertime. So whether he was skating or not, those have to be some really, really strong reinforced skates to hold him up. But then again, that wouldn't be surprising considering how athletic he is, all the videos, him jumping out of the pool, all that stuff. So.
Your style of play looks like it would translate really well to hockey, though. I mean, I don't know how good you are on skates, but I mean, it seems like you'd be pretty physical.
I would try. I already have the gap in my teeth, so if I just lost one, I'd look pretty good. Yeah, look natural out there.
Fist fights, brawls.
Yeah, that's
Comfortable
that'd be
playing
cool.
with injuries.
Yeah,
all
do what
that
you got to
stuff.
do.
I know that you're not playing like against Drake May per se, but what do you like about his game? I know you watch guys and how they're playing around the league.
Yeah, first of all, Drake is a person. I love Drake. Really, really good guy. But just how he's playing, efficient. I think the down the field passing is something that he was really good at in college, and it's translating now. You can just tell he's getting comfortable. Game's slowing down for him, and he's athletic. Although he's a big guy, he can take off and run. So he's using all the attributes that he has.